Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Ovince St. Preux and Alexander Gustafsson. All right, here he is, Sweden's best, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. Certainly a guy who gave you a fight in Houston back in the day. That was the fight of the night at UFC 192, and I know taught you a lot about yourself as a fighter.
Yes, I learned a lot of lessons in that fight against Gustafsson. But you look at Alexander, and people want to question whether or not he has the durability, the toughness to overcome insurmountable odds. Trust me, he does. He has fantastic footwork, underrated wrestling, and very, very good boxing. A very smart guy who trains out of the All-Stars Academy out in Sweden, has great coaching, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon.
Yeah, he hinted at retirement a few years ago, but his head and his heart seem to be in the right place. Alexander Gustafsson looking to prove a point here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Gustafsson is 33, St. Preux is 37. Gustafsson is 2 inches taller. St. Preux will have a 1-inch reach advantage. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, the Mauler Gustafsson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 26 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Ovince St. Preux. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy hit the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of it. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Single collar tie now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Lands a big elbow there. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Alexander Gustafsson.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it.
Him up and slams him down.
Big explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
St. Preux going for the arm submission.
It's in there deep. There you go. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard.
He feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, collar tie. So just over 20 total strikes. And now landed for Alexander Gustafsson.
Good stick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, nice job defensively to sprawl and avoid that double leg takedown. Continues to work out of that tie clinch. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Right hand upstairs. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, let's see how it goes now, DC, in our second round. Ovince St. Preux and Alexander Gustafsson. Oh, nice punch there by Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
So we pull up the numbers for you here. How about this, DC? 34 total strikes have landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Just below 50% now in terms of the accuracy on that punch right there.
One thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Collar tie.
Real quick leg kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Nice kick there by St. Preux. Flush right hand is true. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Under 2 minutes to go. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow around the guard. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Visibly limping here.
That's a big strike right there.
Whoa! Oh, he's got him here. Back to the feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Close guard. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight. Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Let's fight.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression, and at the top, this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice jab. Nice.
And they separate. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Good takedown. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes him tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Oh!
And the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Oh, there's the tap.
He got the finish. What a beautiful Kimura finish by this great fighter.
And I don't care how high your threshold is for pain. When you're in that compromised state, better to tap and fight another day.
It's so crazy because people think the pressure's on your arm. It's all your shoulder. When somebody has a really good Kimura, it feels like they're going to break your shoulder. That's why you have to tap. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ. Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ovince St. Preux.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again.